Hi everyone, Scrappy Kathy here with Get in Shape. It's a hop where we focus on a shape each month, and several of our scrappy friends get together and use this shape on their pages. And this month, the shape is ovals. So I found these two frames. They're rectangular, but they have an oval cutout. So that's what I'm going to use. And I'm going to try to cut this video as short as possible because I have a factor that I can't do anything about. We have a dog named Reese, and she loves barking. And Barrett has a dog, about a 6-month-old puppy, and his puppy is bigger and a lot more energetic. And so anyway, they can't be together. So James has taken Barrett's dog Birdie out of her cage, and I've got Reese down here, and how Reese has chosen to spend this visit is up at the top of the stairs. I live in the basement. She's at the top of the stairs, just barking her little lungs out, and um, I'm sure Birdie is right on the other side of the door where she's barking, and I'm almost certain that there's more than one bark going on. And I heard Barrett say last night at dinner that um, that his dog didn't bark until she got around Reese. And yeah, for sure. Okay, so what I have here, I've recently found this photo of my son when he was just a few months old, and I wrote down, I didn't print it, or I did print it, but I haven't cut it out. I don't have it for this page. I'm going to kind of slide it under here. I'm going to put this on some foam tape to kind of raise it up there and here, just so that I can slide that in there. And I apologize about Reese. She's not a happy girl right now. Let's see. I'm just going to I'm doing this as sort of like a grid. There's going to be one section that's going to be smushed and one section that's more vertical. And I'm kind of doing it I'm just going to place this right here, and oops, I forgot to take the backing off this side. So that's okay. We will put it right here, and it stands up quite a bit, which I'm going to have to kind of balance, I think. I'm going to put this right here. It needs to be down there, and I'm going to put this here. I'll kind of move it over. Again, I'm very, very sorry. I had already just kind of prepped everything, and my whole day's schedule requires that I do this now or not not do it at all. So let's see. I've got put some adhesive on all 4 points there. But what I want to do is have this fern or palm leaf kind of sticking out like so. I'm just gonna move it over a bit. I'm just gonna put her down. Okay, so it's down, and I kind of like that. I debated whether to have it kind of coming up through there, and I decided that this would be okay. And I'm just going to put that right there. I like that. And now I'm going to come down here and that. Let's see if this makes any sense. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm just so sorry. Okay. And get this there. And this one here. Kind of like so. And now, oops. I have this that I want to put on this frame, and everything on here, everything is Vicki Boutin, but it's all different collections. Hey Reese, have you decided to give up the good fight? I think that's gonna work. I'm gonna do this to get that to stick and kind of stay where I want it to stay. And I have this pencil that says making the world more colorful, and I could put it here or up here across the top of the flowers. I'm going to go with on top of the flowers. I'm just kind of liking that idea. And that's not really holding. You know what? I'm going to put it down here because it's not going to be flat there because those guys are not flat. And it's really not even wanting to be flat there. You know what I'm going to do is there. I could do that. That actually might be kind of fun. Make sure that doesn't look all crooked and dented. Okay, I have, I usually like to use a butterfly on pages about kids because it kind of represents the changes kiddos go through as they're growing up. I have those butterflies. Let's see. Ooh, I like this one. This one is mostly black, but it has all the colors in it. Maybe right there, right here. I don't want to encroach too much on the photo. I wish this were a tiny bit smaller, but I'm okay with it. Let me see if I can find anything else I like as well. Ooh, here's a yellow one. I just heard her make a strange. Here's a yellow one, a different style of butterfly, but kind of better scale. Let me get that on there. Okay. You know, I say it's a better scale, but I like the way this one looks. The contrast of that black against the yellow background is just striking. So I'm gonna go back to that, and I'm gonna put it here so it's actually stuck on the background, but I've got it overlapping that frame, and it's actually touching that frame, so that kind of draws those guys together. I'm done, and Reese has started barking again, so I'm gonna relieve you of that stress. I thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.